But today, I would like to say that unfortunately, that success of Tattoo City has attracted opportunistic politicians in Kenya. Today, we are blowing the whistle. We are blowing the whistle on extortion, an extortion attempt by the governor of Kiambu County, it's Governor Kimani Wamatangi, and his aide, Salome Wainaina, who is the CEC member for Lands, Housing, Physical Planning, Municipal Administration, and Urban Development. Today, we strongly condemn Salome Wainaina and Governor Wamatangi for attempting to extort foreign direct investors, international investors in Kenya from New Zealand, the United States, United Kingdom, and Norway. These individuals here have held up for more than a year and a half the approval of Tattoo City's new master plan. All the while, they try to seize 40 acres of land from Tattoo City, including land for Governor Wamatangi's residence. The value of the land they are trying to take from Tattoo City is 4.3 billion shillings. That's about 33 million US dollars. United Kingdom, United States, and Norway, Tattoo City is a pioneering special economic zone in Kenya. It has created more than 20,000 jobs, many of them for young Kenyans, in the last few years. Currently at Tattoo City, nearly 30,000 people go to work every day. We are home to more than 2,000 affordable and mid-income apartments. We have public and private schools at Tattoo City that educate more than 6,000 students every day. And we have 82 businesses, among them some of the leading Kenyan and international companies. More than 385 billion shillings of investment has been catalyzed by Tattoo City. That includes some of the country's leading businesses and some of Africa's leading facilities. Notably, a new call center that employs 5,000 young Kenyans and will double in size to create 10,000 jobs in the next couple years. We also have cold storage and logistics facilities that are the best and largest in the region, and they contribute significantly to strengthening Kenya's food and medicine security. So, with those statistics, Tattoo City is a major success, a major foreign direct investment in Kenya. But today, I would like to say that unfortunately, that success of Tattoo City has attracted opportunistic politicians in Kenya. Today, we are blowing the whistle. We are blowing the whistle on extortion, an extortion attempt by the governor of Kiambu County, it's Governor Kimani Wamatangi, and his aide, Salome Wainaina, who is the CEC member for Lands, Housing, Physical Planning, Municipal Administration, and Urban Development. Today, we strongly condemn Salome Wainaina and Governor Wamatangi for attempting to extort foreign direct investors, international investors in Kenya from New Zealand, the United States, United Kingdom, and Norway. These individuals here have held up for more than a year and a half the approval of Tattoo City's new master plan. All the while, they try to seize 40 acres of land from Tattoo City, including land for Governor Wamatangi's residence. The value of the land they are trying to take from Tattoo City is 4.3 billion shillings. That's about 33 million US dollars. I will tell you the story of the extortion attempt and provide documents today, which you will be able to take with you. This here on the screens is our master plan. The current one we have is on the left. It was approved in 2019. The one on the right was submitted in 2022. Updating our master plan is something we have to have the right to do every 3 years. We make updates to our master plan to adapt the development of Tattoo City to Kenya's dynamic market. For example, we may find that we need more affordable housing. We might see a higher demand for affordable housing. We might see that we need more schools. We might see that we need more areas for call centers that create thousands of jobs. So at that point, when we understand the demand of the market, we evolve the master plan to meet the market demand. It's an arduous consultative legal process that we follow in order to update the master plan, and we follow that process to the letter of the law. In 2022, we submitted the amended master plan to the Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning for its initial review. Following this submission, an elaborate process was undertaken, including multi-stakeholder interaction that was with national and county offices, as well as public participation. In this photo here, you can see one of our public participation meetings that was held at Tattoo City as part of the approval process. All stakeholder feedback in this process was satisfactorily addressed in the master plan. And I will repeat that. All the stakeholder feedback that was received in this process was satisfactorily addressed in the amended master plan. In June 2023, the National Director of Physical Planning invited further comments on the amended master plan through a newspaper advertisement, which you can see right here. After a 60-day period without substantial feedback or any objection, the National Director of Physical Planning, prior to approving the new master plan for Tattoo City, sought a letter of no objection from the Kiambu County government. This was done according to the provisions of the Physical and Land Use Planning Act 2019. This is also where Salome Wainaina and her boss, Governor Wamatangi, they sought to usurp the national authority and control the master plan approval themselves. And they used it as an opportunity to extort Tattoo City. Sorry, I'm having some. So where in this nice plan, this mixed-use plan, did Salome and Wamatangi find an opportunity to extort us? It's right here in the yellow blocks of land. You can see that some of them here. I'll point them out to you. And then we'll do another round. Sophia, thank you for your question. Why are we here today? I'd like to echo what Solomon said. We're here today to do the right thing. We are blowing the whistle on corruption and a shakedown of foreign investors in Kenya. Our ask is, as you always do, objective reporting and to report what is going on at Tattoo City. This is something that we sought to try to resolve. I mentioned that we've been working on this for a year and a half. It's very clear that the governor only wants one thing, and we have said no today, and we've said it very loudly and very publicly. In terms of reporting, no, we have not yet reported this. We decided to put it in the public domain. Some of you might be familiar with some of the challenges Tattoo City has faced in the past. We feel that it's better to address them head on. We like interacting with the media, and we like interacting with the public. While Tattoo City is a private development, it's essentially a public project. Everything about Tattoo City is known in the public. It's in the public domain. And we're putting this information in the public domain for people to act on it as they wish. To invite you to visit Tattoo City so you can see the use of public purpose land at Tattoo City. There are 2 public schools at Tattoo City, public primary schools, that educate about 1,500 children a day. They are on Tattoo City land. We support those schools. We provide a meal every day to those and other schools in the surrounding area, a free meal which has caused the enrollment in those schools to go up by 8 times. It has caused nutrition in the children to increase, and we've seen a curve in their test scores increasing as well. So that is use of Tattoo City land for a public purpose. Tattoo City is also an open city. If you come, there's nobody telling you that you have to stay out. You walk in, you use the parks, this is anyone. And we've become a place of recreation for the communities around us, BTL and Ruturo, and then also the wider Ruiru community. So Tattoo City is an open city for the public. In terms of the utilities and other uses of Tattoo City, well, when people come into Tattoo City, they're effectively using the utilities, using the infrastructure, and using the roads. So it is an open city. All of these are already in place. 60 kilometers of roads that anyone can use. There is high-speed fiber throughout the city, and we've actually, you may have seen about a month ago at the American Chamber of Commerce Summit in Kenya, we launched Fahari Link, which is actually an extension of our high-speed fiber network within Tattoo City that we have now taken into the local communities of Ruturo, BTL, and into Ruiru, providing low-cost internet that originates from Tattoo City. As far as interacting with the public, we also have a labor desk at Tattoo City where anybody can come and sign up to register for a job at Tattoo City, and then we're always in communication with the businesses at Tattoo City, and we can help them find employees. And we also provide free skills training to many of the people who come to the labor desk. In terms of our discussions with the governor for acquiring the land, first I'd like to point out that the 103 acres is the total amount of public purpose land in Tattoo City. For a hospital, let's say, if the governor wanted to acquire it, in Salome's letter, I think she put 10 acres for a hospital. That's great. So yes, we would value the 10 acres. It would be done with an independent valuation based on market prices, and the government would acquire that, use public funds to build a hospital in Tattoo City, and benefit from that incredible infrastructure that we've put in, those roads, etc. So it is open for the governor's house. He's interested in 2 acres of land. So for the governor's residence, that seems to be the size that they're demanding. It is the size that they're demanding. So the parcels, that 103 acres, can be split off into different parcels for different land uses. We have told them very clearly the process, Section 107 of the Land Act, and we're happy to give you more information on that, the legal requirements. He has been told that. He did not want to hear it. He was very frustrated when we told him. And as I mentioned, as far as meeting the governor, he skipped the last 3 meetings with us. So that's an indication of what his stance is.
Just a clarification,
Yep.
please, on the question that I asked about
Process outsourcing, those are call centers, ICT hubs, it's software engineering firms, and it is retail, people who want to do more retail at Tattoo City. It's really the only formal retail in the area between Ruiru and Kiambu. There is office space that would come with the business process outsourcing, offices that also would need to be accommodated into the new master plan. The process is exactly the same for any governor, past and present, which is under the Land Act, the land has to be acquired for just and equitable compensation. So we don't have any agreement with any former governor, nothing at all. In terms of the maintenance of those facilities, when the government does purchase public purpose land from a private developer like us, the individual facility, let's say it's a hospital, county hospital, the government will be responsible for maintaining that hospital. But all the surrounding infrastructure, stormwater drainage, roads, ICT, that is what we do as the private developer. So the government is welcome into Tattoo City as a private development. to put public purpose developments there, like schools and hospitals, as long as they follow the law and purchase the land. In terms of the question about the recent events in Kenya, very closely, and our condolences really go out to those who have lost their lives. In our case, we believe, and I think the numbers tell the story, that we are one of the largest locations of job creation in the entire country. There is nowhere else in Kenya where 5,000 jobs have been created in 18 months. Frequently you hear the government talk about manufacturing job creation, but what Tattoo City has done with some very great international partners is establish the largest call center in East Africa in Tattoo City. And those jobs, please come to Tattoo City, because you will see people lining up every day, going into that building, getting trained for 2.5 weeks on campaigns, on applications, on ICT, in order to serve global clients from Tattoo City. And that job creation is very real, and you see it happening every day. That's 5,000 jobs. So in terms of how we fit into the overall social environment, it's large-scale job creation. That job creation comes when domestic and foreign investors are able to do their thing, attract investment without interference, without delay, and without extortion by the government, in this case, the Kiambu County government.